Hello everybody, and thanks for allowing me to speak to you through video today. Um, I'll start by saying I haven't sent an update to the team for quite a while. There hasn't really been much to report in my battle, but for those of you that don't know me, my name is Steve Savoy, otherwise known as W61, and 2 years ago in April, I was diagnosed with terminal colon cancer. And, I like to update the team, and I know there's some new faces there. There's always a bit of change in an organization to create some opportunities. In my battle so far, I've said it before and I'll say it again. CFIB's always been there for me. I still hear from many of you regularly, and, may not be every week, but I know Mary calls once in a while, Tom, Jonathan, Mark, Tim. I mean, you guys have been real supportive, and I really appreciate it. To give the quick update, you can tell I've lost a bit more weight, and that's been a concern, so we've been battling with that and dealing with some pain issues. But just this week, I got some very good news. I had a scan just prior to Christmas, a CT scan, and from what my oncologist is now telling me, we have no growing or spreading of the tumors. So even though I'm coming up on 2 years with a high level, very aggressive cancer, we managed to keep it at bay with the chemotherapy. So very good news. I mean, I'm not going into remission, like it's not shrinking, but as long as they can maintain where I'm at, I'll have a few years left. So some pretty good news. And a couple of neat things. I know I was talking to Tim Wilson just prior to Christmas. And we were talking, and I know it's tougher out there, and I've heard that from many of my colleagues. And I was asking Tim, and I said, of course, Tim, you're Mr. Consistency. You're still staying at level 5. And even Tim said to me, he said, Steve, yeah, I am, but I've got to work an awful lot harder to get there. And Tim was mentioning doing evening appointments and that. And it was kind of interesting to me because in my battle, which is obviously very different, Tim was a source of inspiration for me because it made me realize that, when I get things going in the wrong direction, maybe just push a little harder, fight a little bit harder. And, so I want to thank again Tim for that. And, I wish you guys all the best in this year. I know it's not going to be an easy year, but, I mean, CFIB always does great work. There's always some big issues, and there's always businesses out there that need us to represent them. 2011 too, I'll just point out a couple of great things have happened. So even with what I'm going through, as most of you know, I got to sit down with my childhood hero, Daryl Sittler, and we actually had a one-on-one breakfast, just the two of us, for about 45 minutes, an hour. So there's a bucket list item if ever I've heard one. And one of Jonathan would tease me sometimes about my old bands and that, and a song we had recorded a number of years ago was actually picked up by a project in the U.S. who has released a CD called One World, One Heart, and it's a compilation CD with various artists on it, and it's to directly benefit children with AIDS, HIV, and cancer. So we were very excited to be a part of that. The neat thing about it, just to show what it is I talk about a bucket list item. It's not just being on the CD. Some of the other artists on the CD include members of Helix, Kingdom Come, Y&T, the Ian Gillan Band, as well as Jeff Conway, who was in Taxi, and of course Kinnicky in Grease, the great icon movie that we all remember well. He actually performed backup last year before his passing on one of the songs. So pretty neat for us. So, just to show you keep plugging and good things are going to happen. I appreciate my family more every day, and, appreciate the friends that have given me this support. So once again, thank you all for all the support you've shown to me, and I do look forward to seeing everybody in Pictou this summer. Thanks, and enjoy the meetings. I hope that wasn't too long, Mark.